Hola, ¿cómo estás? In this video I'm going to talk about diphthongs and hiatos, hiatuses. I'll also talk about something called linking a little bit later. But I'm going to go ahead and start first with diphthongs. And so what is a diphthong? Diphthong is a combination of a strong vowel and a weak vowel. Now typically in Spanish, your strong vowels are A, E, and O. And your weak ones are I and U. That is, of course, unless you have an accent mark over the I or the U. Only then are they considered strong vowels. So, I should probably give a couple examples of what diphthongs look like. For example, bueno. Let's look at that first syllable. Bueno, bue. I have one syllable there, actually, although I have two vowels in that syllable. And why is that? That's because a diphthong is considered one syllable. We have a weak vowel, U, and we have a strong vowel, E. Bueno. Look at a word like historia. Oigo. In each of those words, we have a weak vowel, we have a strong vowel, and that is the key right there, that we have that strong and weak vowel to make a diphthong. And maybe in another video I'll talk about triphthongs. Those exist too, but for right now we'll focus on diphthongs. Now, let me talk about hiatuses. Now, what is a hiatus? A hiatus is when you have a combination of two strong vowels. And this isn't necessarily a combination, because what happens is these two strong vowels are two separate syllables, such as what occurs in biología. Now there, the I is a strong vowel because there's a stress on the I, and therefore it is its own syllable. Biología. Now if I didn't have the accent there on the I, which is again typically a weak vowel without it, it would sound something like this. Biología. Right? The natural stress would have come on the O. And so that's an example. The word freír, to fry, well, the infinitive has a strong I in it, right? So we have two separate syllables between those hiatuses there. Freír, right? E's already a strong vowel, and an I with an accent mark is also a strong vowel. And let me talk about ER and IR verbs in the imperfect, because you see a lot of hiatus there, right? Because the ending is typically something like ia or ias. For example, if I had tener and I'm using the imperfect, which is a certain type of past tense, right? We're talking about what you used to do. I might say yo tenía, right? Again, two separate sounds there. Tenía. Okay. Tenías. Tenía. Teníamos. Tenían. So again, you have those two strong vowels beside each other. They are two different syllables, and that's the big difference between a hiatus and a diphthong. Diphthong is two letters two vowels to be specific, but one syllable. Hiatus, we have two. Now, I also want to talk about linking. Hey, what is linking? Linking occurs when you either have the same letter in one word and begin another, right? For example, hey Samuel. I just made that S sound with those ending and beginning S's. I just made that one sound. So that's an example of linking. Habla alemán, right? Habla alemán. She speaks German. So the last letter of habla was A, and the beginning of alemán was an A, right? So it made the same sound. Linking also occurs in a different way. Sometimes you can make a diphthong, if you will, out of a linking. If you have a strong vowel in one word and a weak vowel begin another and vice versa, such as yo hablo español. Yo hablo español. So what about that rule where I said an O is a strong vowel? Well, in most cases it is. But what happens sometimes is if that O doesn't have an accent mark and it's at the end of a word and it links with another vowel, what happens is it becomes a weak vowel like U. It's almost a U sound. Right? Give another example. Ahí sabe. Again, right there, I have a strong vowel, ah, right? And then the beginning vowel of that other word, in this case a name, Isabel, is the weak vowel. So linking, I can make diphthongs there, and I'll post more examples in the video as well. It'll be up on the screen. Anyhow, this is just a brief lesson on pronunciation, in this case on diphthongs, hiatuses, and linking. Adios, ciao.